looking at? I got a TKO on wherever the pool is at. What you looking at, boy? What you looking at? Got two toolies of my own, I don't need it. Hold up, no sir. Step into the mic, bring me closer. Sabotage back in the lab, and to stop that, you gonna have to go through both. The swole up. Anytime I pull up the bars, I buck up my shoulders and pour the heart. Word to God, my gear.
What's up, everybody? What's happening? It's the Monday night once again, and we're here at the Knockout Hour with your boy TKO, the notorious one, the biggest one. Right now, Snooty's not with us. He may join in later on the show. However, him not being here at this moment, he did tell y'all, hey, hope y'all doing well. And like I said, hopefully he joins us soon. Had to brighten up this camera a little bit. It's a little dark down here. All right. So, as always on the Knockout Hour, first and foremost, let's thank you all for joining again. If you're returning, we appreciate you guys from the bottom of our hearts. We do prepare a lot for this show, especially there's a lot to talk about when it comes to WWE. Of course, they had a show this weekend, which is one of the things that us fans enjoy is the taking a trip in the past, as you would say, was Saturday Night Main Event on the Peacock Network. So we'll get into that later on in the wrestling segment. However, ladies and gentlemen, we had some knockouts in UFC. It was a very fun weekend when it came to that. So we're going to get into that news in a little bit. But what we like to do here on the Knockout Hour is to take the time for us to be able to discuss what goes on in our regular lives. As a lot of people know that follows the show, for the ones that's first time viewing, thank you very much. I hope very much that my Brightspeed team is watching and checking your boy out right now. But anyway, we like to try to get into let y'all in on our lives, because one thing we like to do is tell people not only about our wrestling, but also what we do on a day-to-day basis. So one thing I do is that I do work a regular job, ladies and gentlemen. We call that a shoot job. And what it is that I work for this internet company called Brightspeed. And with this company, man, they are tremendous brothers and sisters. A company established by two great individuals. We got Chris Faust and my man Matt Thompson. Man, they're two excellent people, and they have a great team. Dr. Khan is a great man to talk to in order to, again, improve our lives, enrich our lives, and make us better individuals. And I give a big shout out to the company. We're located here in Bronx, North Carolina. We work for Brightspeed. Their main operations are in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? So if you get a chance, hit up on my social medias. I'll talk about that at the end. However, going out there, I had a successful week of work. I feel good about that. That was dope. So shout out to you guys for again just giving me the opportunity to change my life. I think it's pretty cool. All right, so let's see what went down. All right, my daughter, right? All right, so here's the thing. So everybody knows me, I'm a huge sports fan. I love contact sports, especially like, football is number one. Of course, that's my heart. I do also enjoy basketball. I don't watch NBA all the time as much nowadays. So I'm going to be realistic. I'm one of those traditional style older people, I guess you want to say, that enjoys the whole aspect of the game rather than, let's say, today's game is really played on the outside. Not a huge fan of it. However, it's what the NBA is today. So, again, I'm not criticizing. Just sometimes not for me. I think I can't remember the last time I actually watched a full game like that. And I'm a Chicago Bulls fan, by the way. But I do think, if anything, playoffs may interest me when it comes to the main product. Because, again, you're going to get the best competition out there at that time. So, anyway, my daughter, my youngest is 8, and she plays rec basketball, and it's the second year. So, it is the most exciting things that I do is, again, watching my daughters carve their path in this world and just seeing where it can lead to. Because I do believe sports for young children is a great way to instill leadership qualities, teamwork aspects, and again, just seeing them having fun, enjoying each other. And so with this team right here, it's again being her second year. Um, I have seen her work really hard in the off season, and she's trying to, I guess, trying to impress me. I guess you want to say, as all kids try to do. But I tell my daughter all the time that, again, I played. I wouldn't say on the highest level. I did play up to high school in both sports, football and basketball. I wasn't able to pursue more than that after this. I mean, after those times in high school, hey, that's life, man. That's how it kind of goes. I don't feel bad or nothing like that. But I would say that uh, those qualities I learned in sports really took me a long way, still to this day, even in professional wrestling. I do carry a lot of those aspects of teamwork, communication, all those things. So I see this year her being a leader more than last year. I can understand her trying to follow the example of somebody that already has it, because some kids already play. But this year she had to step up more in a leadership role because of the skill of the ones coming in. Again, a lot of them are first timers, and everybody learns at a different rate of speed. Some people do things better than others, So, and my daughter's very much doing the same thing. She's good at some things, other things she works on, she improves. So that's very dope. So that being said, they had a game, first game of the year was this past Wednesday. And she went out there and scored 4 points. I would say multiple rebounds, upwards around like 7 or 8 rebounds, at least 5 steals. We still got to go back to the game film. We ain't had the breakdown segment moments, But I want her just to realize I'm like her biggest fan, man, with all my kids. I just think it's so dope that to know like the level of how I thought I was on that court and thought I was like MJ when I was dribbling that ball at the same time. You just watch those kids, man. And I bought her some new Jordans because every year now when she goes to basketball season, I'm like, you got your basketball shoes, and you got the school shoes and all that. So we bought her some J's, right? And so when I came to the court that was warming up, I like to try to help her find her range early in the game. So I'm like, hey, shoot close and then hit some shots walking it out, And so I was tying her shoes for her, and then somebody was like, "Are those Michael Jordans?" One of her teammates, and my daughter with this nonchalant look was like, "Yeah, they're Jordans." I thought that was so cool, man. My daughter. Oh man, I just think it's so dope, man, watching those little kids like that. And they were the victorious. They lost the game by I think 4 points. Yeah, 4 points. I think it scored 19-15. Man, you couldn't tell those kids they lost that game. And that's what I think is so exciting to see about this generation of kids is that even though it was a competitive game, they still knew that they'd try their hardest. And, hey, just didn't get it that night. But they got a chance to play them at least 2 more times. So shout out to Coach Shaw. She did a tremendous job with our kids out there, our babies. I'm just so grateful that the girls had a good time. Shout out to the Lady Tigers. You know what I'm saying? We representing always. And man, shout out to my daughter, Tiana, man. I appreciate you. That was, man, I can't wait to the next game. My next game is just Thursday, right? So, you know what I'm saying? She got the shoes already ready. I'm going to have her lay her stuff out like Travis Hunter and Dion do, pregame, just lay out the greatness before it happens. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, one thing I can say is we're gonna do this as long as she's happy. If she ever in a point she don't want to do this, then we'll put the brakes on and we'll find something else for her to be great in. But I never want to put too much on my kids to feel like again they had to live up to this. No, man. I encourage everybody just allow your kids to have fun and experience the game for what it's worth. And if they got that talent that takes them to the next level, they'll pursue it. And others, just encourage them. But I think, thank you guys there at shout out to the team, man. We love you ladies. Can't wait to see y'all Thursday. Let's get us a win before the holiday break. All right, let's do this. All right. And then, so I had to wrestle Saturday. Hey. My homie, my partner, there, my boy, Snooty, mother loving Foxx. What's up, man? What's up, bro?
Man, another day, man. Sorry I'm running behind, man. Had a couple things to take care of, but I'm here.
My man, hey, I appreciate you, man. Hey, and everybody in the knockout hour, we appreciate it. Say what's up to Snooty in the chat, everybody. Say what's up to my man, Snooty. Hey, glad you're here, brother. I was just recapping my past week where I'll just be brief. Made some sales at Bright Speed, you know what I mean? Got trying to get that paper, brother. You know what I'm saying? So getting on the leaderboard and Tiana's first game, I was telling everybody about that. So, hey, what's up? What's up? How you doing? What's happening? We're doing good. How about yourself? Appreciate you. Yeah, so yeah, man. So I was about to tell them I had a match this Saturday, but you get into what you got into this weekend? Or this past week, excuse me.
Nothing, man. It was pretty easy week for me. Just taking care of the home stuff, man, and trying to get myself together. You know, I ain't do too much. So just enjoyed the week off pretty much, and looking forward to things coming up.
Amen, my brother. Amen. I feel you, man. Had a match at Gals Pro Wrestling this past weekend up here at Raleigh City Plaza. It was our second year doing it during the Christmas holidays as people were shopping, and it was an opportunity for small businesses that was down there to try to again generate some money for their sales, and which is great. We do have fun. What's up, Walter? What's up, my brother? My man.
Walt.
What's up, Walt? He back again, brother. My man. We appreciate you, Walt.
Hey, yes, sir. As always, man. Appreciate the love.
Yeah, man. So I had to wrestle Bad Santa. You out there killing it with Bright Speed, doing good, man. I had a wrestle last week. By the way, wrestling. John Morrison. Oh, of course, I remember some Johnny Morrison. And yes, man, I appreciate the love, man. I'm about to say I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Bright Speed, man. I mean, honest, from the bottom of my heart, I could talk about y'all all day, and we will. But we appreciate you, man. And like say, yeah, man, I'll glory to God. I just think that I appreciate him for giving me the opportunity, because a lot of the hard work paid off, and I'm grateful for every second that y'all do to help us out. We'll talk about Johnny Morrison in a little bit, so if you stay tuned, we'll drop that in the wrestling segment. But really quick though, let you know about my weekend. I had to wrestle Bad Santa, Ali Primo. Pretty light match. I went in as Malcolm Xmas.
Ice.
Yeah. I made it work, man. I wore a suit and tie and a bow tie with some glasses, and then what I did was to stay nice about the situation was I told the kids, and this is how I did, everybody: do not let the corporations break a wedge in your household between you and your parents. You must love your parents for the holidays. Do not let those big industries like Walmart and Prime go out there and take your money and sit there and you be mad at your parents. You show your parents love through the holiday for working hard for you. So, and then I was like, now you go out here and support local businesses. You get them your hard-earned money because you work your tail off. And I was just talking about that. Fun thing about it was match. I won 1, 2, 3, beat Bad Santa. And so when they gave him, I was giving me a chance to go get something to eat. I went down to those food trucks, and these people were charging like $18 for a hot dog, my guy.
Oh, they tripping.
Yeah.
Wait, robbery.
So what did I do was I walked. There's a Jimmy John's right across from us where we was wrestling. I walked over there and got me a foot-long sub for $10. So shout out to Jimmy John's.
Yeah. Dang, Jimmy John sub and a handshake. What sound more like it? God almighty. They taxing.
So shout out to Jimmy John's, because I got that for $10 instead of giving me a $19 hot dog. Bro, y'all got
glizzy?
Yeah,
a glizzy
$19 glizzy. Yeah.
Man, y'all. Come on, man. Hey, they could at least took care of the boys.
That's what I'm saying. But no, they did look out, because what they gave me was, it's supposed to be that foot 6-inch pause, and they gave me the delicacy, because I'm gonna change now. I ain't gonna say that, but they because I told them I was wrestling, they watched my match, so they hooked the brother up You know what I'm saying? Had that roast beef and turkey. You know what I mean? With the honey
Roast
barbecue.
beef.
That roast beef. And
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's always a winner.
yeah. Oh yeah, I ate half of that there, and then I ate the other half on the way back to the house. So shout out to Jimmy John's, man. You know, small business my behind. But anyway, we're gonna but y'all was victorious, man, and that was the end of my weekend, bro.
I'm glad to hear you had fun, man. That's dope. Minus the expensive glizzy.
Right, hey, you can keep all the glizzy for that price for sure. But
can't even chop the glizzy down at that price.
Hey, matter of fact, we're gonna probably tell a glizzy story at the end when it comes to wrestling. Yeah. It'll be funny. It'll be funny. All right, y'all. Oh, man, I'm back. What's up?
I said this story can go so many different ways.
Nah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be like 2 minutes, y'all. I promise. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get into what y'all came here for. A lot of you, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get into our boxing and MMA segment. Now, as the year is winding down, of course, the boxing schedule and the MMA schedule a little light. UFC had their last show this past weekend. Very good matchup. We'll get into that. But boxing, when it comes down to it, this Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, this Saturday, you don't want to miss this fight. All right. You got 2 of the best heavyweights right now, with this probably potentially being the last matchup between these 2 right here. All right. We got Usyk and Fury. We've been telling you for weeks, months, but now we're less than days away from these 2 in a 12-round fight for Usyk's undisputed heavyweight championship. All right. Hey, I mean, what a way to end the year. We're talking about probably, again, 2 of the best heavyweights of our time right now is going to battle it out for supremacy. Who you got, Snooty?
Yeah, I like the way you put that, man. But I gotta say, Usyk's about to get busy. Usyk's sound like them shoes, Asics.
I don't even want to try to do his name, man. That's all I need to say at first. I'll just keep it Usyk. Because Tyson Fury ain't that hard. Right. Tyson Fury, easy. Usyk, no, I ain't gonna try that first name. But I was watching so much The Last Dragon, you know, it's my favorite movie of all time. You know, so that's what that supreme. Hey, but I gotta agree with you though. I'm going with Usyk. Because I would say at this point, I think Fury's better years are behind him. Now, don't get me wrong. That's not to say that he couldn't beat him. I mean, he very much so can. But I think when it comes to him being on top of his game, being prepared, being ready, I don't think that he'll be I don't think it'd be all the way there at this fight, even though, again, he had plenty of time. I don't know. I think it's still Usyk being the one coming out victorious. I think it will go to decision. I don't think it'll be any knockouts in this one. But who knows? That's why, ladies and gentlemen, tune in on the Zone pay-per-view. You got some cash. You know the 3 rules when it comes to getting a car ride: cash, grass, or you know what? Then find a way to get to this match and see how it shakes out. But if y'all betting, I would just say we're gonna have to keep a tally on this show about what our odds are, giving people advice on bets. But I say we're gonna go with Usyk. I'm going by Usyk with a decision, split decision. That is, I want to say unanimous. But yeah, so if y'all win some money, please get back to the knockout. All right, and so we're gonna go ahead and do this too. So since it's light on the,
you said it first. You heard it here first, man.
What's that?
I say, yeah, please kick out because you heard it here, guys. You heard it here first.
Yeah, give me the money and give it to Snooty. So we're going to go ahead with this right here. I found this interesting because sometimes we don't talk about these lists. And so this be like a little brief segment. We can be able to discuss some things really fast. Is that we got the pound for pound ranking. So we're going to start from 1 to 10. We got Usyk, the undisputed heavyweight champion, at number 1. We got Terrence Crawford, my personal favorite right now out of this top 10. You got Inoue. He's I don't want to get his division wrong right now, but I have seen him fight. He's undefeated, very fast hands, and very good explosive power. What it is, I know Inoue, a lot of people in the United States have not seen him. He's from Tokyo, Japan, and everybody's saying that the dream fight will be him and Tank Davis, which I think that would be an excellent fight because Inoue throws a lot of punches, and I don't know if Tank can be able to defend all of them. So I think that'd be a great fight. And then we got Better Beef. He's at number 4. We got Canelo Alvarez at number 5. We got I'm about to mess his name up. I'm about to mess it. Dimitri.
The butchery.
Yeah, I'm butchering it, y'all. I swear to God, I am. I'm about to butcher it. Butcher it. Cause I can say his name if I don't have this microphone in front of me. I said his name earlier. Better be nigga. All right. Anyway, we got the number 7, James Bam Rodriguez.
We know who you're talking about.
They know what I'm talking about. That's yeah.
Right.
And then you got number 8, Tank Davis. Love Tank Davis to death. Number 9 is Shakur Stevenson. Right. I'm gonna be very clear, man. I like Shakur Stevens' name only.
Yeah.
Because being realistic, man, his fights are boring. He's very defensive. So he's not an exciting boxer to watch. He's a counter puncher. And you have to imagine a lot of people don't punch at him or they throw him punches. Needless to say, he's more or less blocking them and not putting on a show. And that's what's really irritating about Shakur. Like, I'm glad Tank did not take that fight right now because it really be a one-sided fight. It's just not, he's not ready for a big-time fight. He could take it where he wanted. Because I know he was on, they were making fun of him on Cameron and May show. It is what it is. I feel exactly the same way they do. You're a boring fighter. In this game, that's why you're not going to be at the top. You're going to have to knock some people out and steamroll somebody in order to make a name. So you want to just be able to get on just because you want to jump on somebody else's train is stupid to me. You go out there and make you a path and stop sitting there waiting for opportunity to come to you. You must make it happen, you know, especially in the fight game.
Coattail.
Yeah, I can't stand that, man. They do it in wrestling too. But if you're a fighter and you're in that ring, once you're in those ropes in that bell ring, it's all on you, bro.
Right.
It's all in you. So I think he's a good fighter. Defensively, I would just love for him to let those hands go. His thing with his fights, even his manager is screaming it out. Let your hands go for like 8 rounds and he won't do it. So what good is you having even a trainer then if you ain't listening?
Right.
Don't get it. Any thoughts you like to add about that? Because I can't stand Shakur.
Yeah, man. I think you pretty much summed it up, man. I ain't got too much on that one, honestly. But I think you hit it right on the head.
Damn. And then we got number 2. We got can't stand him. Oh, what was it? Episode of Seinfeld. Can't stand you. And then we got a number 10. What was the name? Honto Nakita. No, but see, I'm messing this up. Me and DC practiced this before. I swear to God he did. We practiced it. You got Honto Nakatani. Honto Nakatani is number 10. There we go. I got it right. Yeah, I got it right. DC, let me know in the chat. Put me a thumbs up if I'm right. We practiced this. All right. And that's all your boxing information we're going to give. We'll wait to appreciate it. Appreciate the love. We're going to sit there and be able to give y'all more information about boxing since, again, it's the last part of the year. And right now, I guess boxing has slowed down, just like MMA. But we did tell you about a fight to watch. I don't know if you've seen it. I watched it back on the ESPN Plus network. So if you got that app, go back and watch it because it was too late for me that night. I was sleepy after that wrestling and all that good stuff. However, my man Buckley battered Kobe Covington as the doctors had to stop the fight. Now, Buckley extends his winning streak to 6 wins Saturday with a third-round TKO of former interim champion Kobe Covington. Immediately after the win, Buckley asked the crowd inside of the arena whom he wanted to see him fight next, offering Leon Edwards, Kamaru Usman, and champion Bivol Muhammad as options. And so for him and a lot of other people were saying was Kamaru Usman is the one that he should face next. So that being said, Kamaru Usman being a former champion, losing to Leon Edwards twice, and I think he took another defeat. So Usman ain't been scheduled for a fight in a long time. Yet this young up-and-comer is mowing through some folks because the way did you ever get to see a highlight of the fight or anything like that? Because I know it was one of the things that could have probably crossed a lot of people's radars.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't catch that at all, honestly.
Okay, no doubt, and it's cool too because like a lot of people too. Sometimes like a UFC, if it ain't the major ones, sometimes it's kind of it's easy to kind of let it slip by. I'm not gonna lie because there's been a lot of good fights sometimes, and I'll be just quick. They're like, oh snap, they're fighting live. But yeah, that was one of the ones. It was too late for me that night. I watched that back yesterday afternoon, I think. Yeah. But what it was is that. So Buckley, first and foremost, Kobe Covington came out with Hulk Hogan and Chael Sonnen, which I thought was hilarious, and they came out to Real American.
Wow.
Yeah. See. All right. This ain't that station we're gonna do that on. We're not gonna do that, but I would say F Hulk Hogan and the horse he rode in on. I'll say that. I don't like Hulk Hogan. So
he's not a Hogan fan.
I love your song. Don't get me wrong. I love Real American, but
it's not a Hogan.
You lost me, dog. When he said what he said, nah, you ain't. No, we ain't bring you back to the cookout. You can stay where you at. And then, did you see when he was trying to promote the beer? Did you see that when what it was is? See, so this what happened. He got sued off of his own brand. So he did a debut for a beer called Real American Beer. And he paid this company to bring some women to promote the beer. So when they end up meeting him that day, they discussed everything with the team. Boom, they supposed to arrive. When they arrived, it was some Ebony sisters.
Okay.
Looking beautiful as they ever could look. Right? You know what I'm saying? Perfect opportunity, right?
Pretty much.
Right. You would say so, right? No, that wasn't the case. Because then the next day, he let those people go and got hired 2 other vanilla sisters. Gave them the same job because that's what he wanted, you know. So they, of course, sued. And I would love for them to win because that's ridiculous. That is completely tone deaf and ridiculous, you know.
So pretty much he just got out of them and then sent them on down the road.
Well, I think that he didn't like the makeup of the models. It's more to say them doing the modeling, if you get what I mean. He didn't like the flavor of ice cream, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's what that's what I mean.
Yeah. Which is fair. You know, I ain't saying what people have to do. Don't get me wrong. It's just the way you handle it is not what I don't like. And so if you're allowing yourself to keep consistently doing that, then I feel like what you think people don't think what you are, you actually showing them exactly who you are is what I'm saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying. But so what it was is Kobe wasn't putting up behind those punches. I think we didn't see the best years of Kobe Covington because he was outmatched in this fight. Buckley was just on him, putting good. I mean, jabbing and writing his stuff every time. What it was is my man Buckley was coming from an uppercut with the right hand, and the way he turned on it and Kobe was down, it cut his eyelid like right here, right? Like all of that got cut wide open. And this is in the first round. So after it started leaking a little bit as the fight went on, and my man just putting it on him, man, pause. It just got wide open to a point where they had to stop it in the third round because it got to a point that he could have probably lost his eyelid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was that bad.
Yeah.
It was a bad cut. So, yeah, man, he won by TKO. And if it would have went to, again, a couple more rounds, he still would have watched that dude. Kobe just washed up, in my opinion. So, that's just me. But it was a good fight. It's on ESPN Plus. If you didn't get a chance to check it out live or you want to see a good fight tonight or anytime this week, go ahead and check that fight out, man. Again, I think Kobe, even without the injury, I think he was outmatched in this one by, again, a young bull that is up and coming, and he's willing to make a name for himself. So we'll see what happens. We'll keep a close eye on Buckley here at the Knockout Hour because that's my guy, and that's our guy right there. We like him. We like him a lot. All right. So we're right here at the Wrestling Hour. And so let's go ahead and get to the first part. I remember what it says. Wanna Burns. So let's go ahead and address what she was saying earlier about Johnny Morrison. What are your good memories of Johnny Morrison?
Man, I was always big into Johnny Morrison, man. He was one of them guys always flipping around, had good energy. You know, him and what's his tag partner name? I had some crazy memories. Yeah, when he busted his face in the match with the ladder.
Joey Mercury, yeah.
And I mean, he got his stuff cracked, but they always, I mean, I felt like they had great chemistry, and you know, I was always a big fan of him. Mercury, and I'm not taking nothing away from him, but like he was not. I felt like he was a lot different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think that's a great combination sometimes too. Like you said, I think Johnny was the star, just like you were saying. And there's nothing, no slight to Mercury. It just sometimes, hey, you got Marty Jannetty, you got Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, pretty much.
You got Booker T, you got Stevie Ray. You know, you wouldn't have the Rockers. You wouldn't have Harlem Heat. But it's not to discredit one. It's just sometimes the other guy just more up than the other one. It's okay, you know.
Yeah.
Because
overall, I thought they was a hell of a team. And again, like you just said, you can't have the team without both parties. So they both contributed great things to the team. Like I said, you know, one normally will stand out more than the other one. But still great talent, both guys. Shout out to y'all.
And then while we're on this subject, thank you for bringing that up too, because I think when me and you work as a tag team, and I have been fortunate to work alongside a lot of great people, 1-2 championship with 2 other brothers of mine, and you're my other brother as well. I think that's like me and you, right? We stand alone for two very good reasons. So it's to say you couldn't go bad or go wrong. You were to say, hey, I want to give Snooty a chance this time around in TK. You wouldn't even have a bad combination. You know what I mean? Because again, my brother Snooty Foxx is 270 pounds of rumping, stomping ass, you know, and I get that. That's not a slight to me. It's just I know what, again, I have a different look, different size. So, you know, it's just 2 different appearances. And I think that's what makes us a dynamic, powerful team as well. It's because you got power and speed. You got, you know, it's a dynamic where it works for us. So I think I agree with you, what you were saying, that it's not to run down Joey Mercury, but sometimes one guy would just stand out a little bit more because, you know, again, it's just a difference.
One thing about my brother TKO, he can hold his own too. So, I mean, I ain't gonna say I would put that in the same category, because I feel like, you know, whether we together or singles or working each other, you always find everybody got their own thing, and if they find it, you know, you can't put it out. And I feel like you got that too. So you know, I definitely feel like you hold your own regardless. So,
and you're right. You're right. So when it comes back to that, forget Johnny Mercury. I'm just playing, but thank you, man. Appreciate that words, my brother. Because if you want a book, the regulators, the true regulators. Like I said, we're gonna come in there. We're gonna wreck shop. Period. You call it what you want. Hit us up. Book us at your promotion. We'll go against any of your tag team. We're going against any of y'all in singles. You can get it any way you want it. You know what I'm saying? Like Burger King out here when it comes to these fans, what me and my brother got. You can get it any way, any style. You know what I mean? I could double stack it up for you any way you want it. You know, you can have that. You have a triple double like this. You know what I'm saying? Have it. You want it. You know what I'm saying? Butt plane, because you're going to get this work. So we're going to let you know that if you're looking for the hottest, the most exciting tag team you can ever imagine, just hit us up. That icon. Oh, hit me up at Teddy Ireland. I mean, was it T Ireland JR9 at gmail.com. Hit up Snooty Foxx with 2 X's at 2009 at gmail.com.
That's it.
That's all you got to do, baby. It's like putting up the back symbol. It's like putting up the bat symbol. You know what I mean? We out here, baby.
We coming.
For sure. And like I tell you, when it comes to your crowd, ain't nobody gonna be louder, ain't nobody be more hype than they ever have been when they see these two right here come out here and step down them throats of our opponents.
The throats.
Yeah, the throats.
I don't know what's going on with my camera. I got this weird glare right across my face. I can't get it off.
But you look amazing.
Oh, well. I mean, well, what kind of spark? Yes. But yeah, all definitely hit us up. Definitely hit us up though. You know, if y'all looking for a great tag team to add to your roster, we definitely with it. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Please do, please believe. So we know we're gonna check our inbox, gonna be in there, right? Because I always want to go out to Texas, man. So hit your boys up.
Let's get it. Yippee-ki-yay.
That's right. I'm going with my cowboy head in that ring, boy. But anyway. All right, man. We're gonna get into Monday Night Raw. So in Monday Night Raw, I'm not gonna get into everything when it comes to promos sometimes, because right now we're at the lighter end of the show. We're gonna try to just walk through these to get to the Saturday night main event. But we got the 8-man tag team match between the Wyatt Six and the Final Testament and the Miz. And your winner was the Final Testament and the Miz. Yeah, that was a great 8-man tag match. So if you can get a chance, check it out. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know where you can replay this match right now until they go on to Netflix in the new year. So we ain't that far away. In a couple of weeks, we'll be able to go back, watch it live, and see it on the archive. So yeah. We got Dakota Kai versus the women's world champion, Liv Morgan, and your winner, and still your champion, Liv Morgan, in that match. Of course, we had some shenanigans when it comes down to Damage Control and what is it? The Fusion, it was something like that. Pure Fusion. I don't know. They come up with some weird names. Yeah, but they had they should call it Pure Confusion, because y'all be coming up with some names sometimes. It's like I can't remember 10 tag teams' names, bro.
Right. Give it something simple.
Right, because if I'm a wrestler and I'm watching it and I can't remember that team, how you expect somebody, I don't know. But Liv Morgan won the match, and that's cool. Your women's Intercontinental Championship tournament match, it was a triple threat between Lyra Valkyria, Selena Vega, and Ivy. Now your winner is Lyra Valkyria. She got called up recently from NXT and been given a lot of opportunities, and I think she's doing a very good job. So shout out to her as she moves on in that tournament. And then you had the New Day promo where they tried to do a live promo, and now the crowd is booing them for what happened with their interaction with Big E last week. I like the direction because Kofi is involved going that way with Xavier instead of breaking up. So finally we're getting somewhere, which I'm like, cool. They did stay at the fact that Xavier kept going in, stating that he'll never wrestle again. And the way he emphasized that, and I've read some notes and some reports, I do believe that Big E is coming back. So I think the way they are coming back, I like the direction this could possibly be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely look for it.
That could be, yeah. And I'm glad that you said that, Walter. Thank you for saying that. Yes, and I think they're doing a great job with, again, storytelling. This is one thing that wrestling is getting back to, is deep storytelling. You know, it may be taking a while, and I know I seemed like I was annoyed. However, this is where you get the money. This is where the payoffs happen. You know what I'm saying? Because they can drag this out to WrestleMania, and I'm with it that we have a conflict with all three of them, triple threat or Big E or something. He eventually turns heel with them. I don't know, but I would say thank you, Walter, for pointing that out. That I think Big E's going to actually return. I really pray and hope he does because I think he's coming back. So we would definitely keep an eye on that. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and like I said before, I feel like so many different directions, so many different options they have that they could go with. Man, I'm excited to see where this thing gonna go. For sure.
Right, and I'm pretty sure your son and your daughters was fans of New Day. And how would you think they would take them now, watching them being heels? How would you think they would take it?
Man, I know Bug for sure is gonna lose his mind. You know what I mean? Like Elena just she'll watch it. I mean, I don't think she probably gonna go along with whatever Bug think. You know what I mean? Because she's still trying to pick up the extra stuff. You know, the wrestling side. Other than that, she just watching the match. But I think Bug gonna kind of be a little crushed.
I can understand, man, because it's like, again, you don't want to see your heroes be your villains. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But however,
so long.
Yeah. But here's the cool part, though. It's always good when you see the villain somehow persevere the obstacles to come back to being a hero all over again.
Right. That's right.
See what I'm saying?
That's the big payoff.
Yeah, Walt. So I'm glad you invested. Stay tuned. Enjoy the ride, because I really believe that they're cooking up something right here that we all gonna love, and it's gonna be delicious.
Finger licking and nutrition.
Finger licking. Hey, we got Chef Triple H cooking in that kitchen. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. And then we had an anything goes match between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez, and your winner was Rhea Ripley. Of course. I mean, I think I read something that said, and it may be completely wrong. Again, reports are wrong all the time. That they said this was her first singles match on Raw in almost a year. And that kind of seems like that isn't right. But
who's that?
Rhea. They said Rhea, I think. And I was like,
yeah.
Sounds weird, don't it?
Yeah.
But you got to imagine, a lot of her wins came with like the Judgment Day things, and then she won the Rumble, and then so if you think about it realistically, and how many times every time she got hurt and stuff, she really have not even really wrestled a singles match on Raw in a minute.
Yeah.
So when somebody pointed out, I was like, made a valid point. It may be very wrong, I don't know, but stuck out in my mind, made some sense. So that ended Monday Night Raw, and we'll proceed on again what happened with Saturday main event. But we got some NXT action that went down. We had Kalani Jordan stops Roxanne Perez and Cara Jade from attacking Julia. Julia was your winner of the Women's Iron Survivor match last week. She got the opportunity match against Roxanne Perez, and I think that's at New Year's Day Evil. I think that's going to be the show for them at NXT next. Julia is going to have her opportunity. Then you got Javon Evans, and he got capitalized and got a win over Wes Lee. Shout out to Javon Evans, the OG.
Yes, sir.
OG.
That boy bouncing.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to wait. I'm going to definitely holler at Javon, see if we can get him on the podcast very soon. And then so we got Hank Walker and Tank Ledger versus Tyson DuPont and Tariq. I ain't going to try to even pronounce his last name, bro. And the winners is Hank Walker and Tank Ledger. Good match by those guys. We got Eddie Thorpe interrupts Trick Williams and Obafemi, and he talks his way into a title match. So what happened was Obafemi was the winner of the Iron Survivor, which was the former North American champion. Now, I think personally, in my mind, future WWE champion as well. I think he's going to have the opportunity against Trick Williams, because Eddie Thorpe was talking a little smack to Trick, trying to weasel himself to get a championship opportunity. And then Oba came in the ring and let Trick know that they kept me away from you because they know I will destroy you. So, boy, I can't wait for that match right there. That's going to be what Jim Ross will say is going to be a slobber knocker. And I'm watching a slobber knocker. That's probably my two favorite towns. Right? No, excuse me. Two of the top three. The OG number one, but in NXT right now, dope man. I've been waiting for this match, and I think these two young bulls, once they get up to the main roster, is going to wow a lot of people. So you check out the CW this weekend, see what they got going down. But had that little thing where Trick Williams did say that this week he would give Eddie Thorpe a title opportunity and see if he can beat old Tricky Williams. All right, so then we got the what is it? The Fatal Infusion, JC James versus and excuse me, Jasmine Knights versus Gigi Dolan and Tatum Pexley, and your winners was the Fatal Infusion. And we also seen a return by Shotzi. She comes back to NXT to help out Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley, so that was pretty dope. Now we got the North American Championship between the champion Tony D'Angelo and All Ego Ethan Page, and your winner and still champion Tony D'Angelo. And then we got Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade versus Julia and Kalani Jordan. And your winners, are the women's tag team of Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade, and that ends NXT. A lot of action went on there, a lot of young stars. So if you get a chance to check them out, please go download the CW Network. It's free. I went on there myself, downloaded it. You can catch up on some of these NXT if you ain't got some of the other streaming channels, but go check it out, everybody. All right, so then we got Friday Night SmackDown. You got your this right here is going down to the semifinals match between Mi Chen and Tiffany Stratton for the opportunity for the United States, the inaugural women's United States champion, and your winner was Mi Chen. And then we had a matchup with Carmelo Hayes versus Braun Strowman. He makes a return on SmackDown and he beats Carmelo Hayes. And then you had LA Knight, going to get Solo Sikoa. And your winner is LA Knight, about disqualification. Of course, the Bloodline jumped in and laid a beating to that boy. And so, but he's still victorious. And then you have Bayley versus Chelsea Green in another semifinals match. And your winner and moving on in the inaugural Women's United States Championship match is Chelsea Green. And then we had a promo where Roman Reigns calls out Solo Sikoa for the Ubalea and Tribal Combat on the first edition of Netflix on January the 6th. So WWE, let's wrap this show up in a nutshell. We're going to have a United States inaugural Women's United States Championship match between Mi Chen and Chelsea Green. I think these two women deserve it, and that's what this title is made for, is for the women that again been putting in the work but don't ever get that recognition of being the heavyweight champion in these cases. I think they did a right job by doing that with these two women. Beyond that, Roman Solo, January 6th, Netflix. Who you got as being the one and only tribal chief all over again? Will it be Roman Reigns getting his overlay back, or will it be Solo Sikoa retaining and going on as the tribal chief? Who you think?
I mean, honestly, man, I feel like it's gonna be Solo for me, just because it seems like the Roman that reign was pretty lengthy, and I feel like again, like I was saying about the New Day thing, it's a lot of different ways you can play with it. You can either jump back in and have Solo chase, or you could keep him with it, and then you can go other directions and come back around to it. You see what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
I feel like he retains.
I do see a way he can, and I'm gonna say this is my way I see the out is The Rock. The Rock is gonna come back. He's coming back soon, and I think this is where he's gonna show up, because if they're fighting out the odds of being the tribal chief at this point, it'd be the perfect timing on the first Netflix show for The Rock to show. But he's definitely gonna be on Team Solo, because Solo, I think, has been a placeholder until The Rock got back.
Yeah.
That's just, again, my opinion. So if we're saying this match, I could agree with you that I think that's the way Solo's gonna win it.
Yeah, I can see that too. And and now that you put all the whole Netflix thing and all that in perspective, it may make sense. But yeah, either way it goes, I feel like it's a bunch of magic that could be made. Regardless, I guess we'll just have to see. But you know, that's what I felt.
But I do feel like in the knockout hour, we here at the knockout hour, we acknowledge our tribal one and only tribal chief, and that's Roman Reigns.
That's right.
Yes, sir. That's for them. Roman Reigns. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and knock it. We're gonna go ahead and knock out this Saturday night main event real quick. So we got Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre, and your winner was Drew McIntyre. Your women's world championship match between Io Sky and Liv Morgan, and still your women's world champion is Liv Morgan. We got a world's heavyweight championship match, a triple threat between Damian Priest, Finn Balor, and Gunther. Your winner and still world heavyweight champion is Gunther. And then so we had the women's United States championship match between Michin and Chelsea Green, and your inaugural first ever women's United States champion is Chelsea Green. Congratulations. Shout outs to you for your hard work. This is a huge moment in wrestling. And I think we can speak for me and the Foxx here. We want to congratulate you, Chelsea Green, on always working hard, getting that right opportunity. And yeah, shout out to you, Queen. You did an excellent job. All right, so we got something right here from Walter. It says, I said it before, Sammy is fighting too much. He's going to make himself irrelevant. Slow down, brother. I do agree. Yes. Say it loud, because I agree. I really feel like this is that time right before he started messing with the bloodline. He's getting right back into that mode again where he's making me not like him. I agree. Because he's doing too much. Go sit down somewhere. Go sit him down. Because that's just like how they kept pushing him to be an Intercontinental Champion. That irritated me. And it's the same way right now. I think they're doing the same thing. Drew, I don't get the story between him and Drew. That's why I wasn't even going to waste my time talking about it. I don't even want to watch it unfold. I think it's pointless. It is not going anywhere. I really don't understand what they're doing with that story. So I'm glad you said that, Walter. Shout out to you on that. Thank you. Because that I'm glad that you ain't the only one. That I do not understand that story either.
You know, Walter gonna speak his mind about that. You know he gonna
I'm glad
speak.
he do.
So
I'm glad, man. Golly. Hey, at this point, when did Walter been wrong?
I mean, right. Shoot. Sometimes we be talking about something. I'll be like, where's Walter? Hell yeah.
Shout out to you, Walter. But you're right, yeah. And here's another one where I'm gonna say this too. This is one of these Triple H. I'm warning you. Your WWE Undisputed Heavyweight Championship match between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. Your winner, of course, Cody Rhodes. And this is what I'll be talking about. This is one of those other ones where here's one of these Triple H homeboy things, and I get really irritated with it because I'm gonna be honest. Just because you see them a certain way, don't mean everybody do too. They're irritating to watch. Why do you keep pushing Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens for the past couple of years? I do not know. Those are two people that need to go sit down somewhere. I just face.
Yeah, I hear you.
I get it. Sit down. Go. All right. It's like this. It's really like this to me, and I'm done with Sami Zayn. I really believe they would do better. Him and Kevin Owens would be better right now at this point in their career if they went to AEW. That's just me. I think that it will work way better over there. And for me, I'm just tired of those two right now. If they go to AEW, I'll be happy for them. You could, matter of fact, trade. Give me MVP, Shelton Benjamin, and Bobby Lashley back for these two, please. Just trade them.
Trade them.
Trade them. Just trade them. Straight up. Don't even worry about money. WWE paid them. WWE give them some money on top of it. Just
draft all over again. Oh shit! Trade them, dog.
And that's all your news when it comes down to WWE and wrestling and boxing and MMA. So I'm gonna wrap this up, B. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna wrap this up. It'd be great if we get a condom sponsor for that one. Wrap this up. Come on now. Condom companies, hit me up. Gotta know what to do.
Fly dog. You fly dog. That's why you the hound dog.
But but no, man, if you could, we'd like to go ahead and we get into the end part of this show. You can see they got the last call for alcohol at the bar right now. So we would like to go ahead and get our social media plugs out for you guys so you know where to find us. And go ahead, Snooty Foxx, let them know where they can find you, my guy.
Yeah, once again, for now, because I've been hacked and I'm trying to get back in to my Facebook and my Snooty Foxx fan page. So for now, just hit me up, snootyfox2009gmail.com, and I will get back with you. I'm working hard and trying to get everything fixed on the other end, and then we'll be back normal. But that's what I got. And also, you can reach me on formerly known as X, Snooty Foxx 2009, same thing.
My man. And as you ladies and gentlemen know, TKO. And you can find me on all my social media platforms. Teddy Arlen Jr. on Facebook. You can also find me at TKO336 at Instagram, YouTube. And yeah, that's all the plugs for that. And then also, if you want to be able to inquire about my wrestling company called Icon Pro Wrestling, hit us up at iconprowrestling.tko@gmail.com, or you can also use Icon Pro Wrestling LLC at gmail.com. All right. Check us out on social media with those handles as well. Really quick, I got a couple of days left for you guys to donate here at the local Alamance Popeyes locations to give out some canned food drives. I mean, we got a canned food drive. Give what you can, non-perishable items, anything of that nature to help people during this time, during the holidays. And also give a coat. There's plenty of people out here that needs a coat. It's a cold time of year. I'm pretty sure we got to look in our closets and be able to go to two of the locations. We got one in Graham, North Carolina. We have another one in Burlington, North Carolina. If you want to donate, please hit us up at our email address. And if you want to be able to donate some type of way financially, it'd be great. We could take that money, go buy some more resources so we can help these people in the Alamance community area. Other than that, I guess really quick, tell that story about that glizzy. Excuse me. Remember that show we did at Ruby's where Danny Vegas and Danny Vegas from the Homage ate that he had two glizzies. Remember that?
Oh my God, boy. Oh, you got
me. And you remember I recorded them too, and I put it on Instagram because this was the time, everybody. You gotta remember, like, we some old folk, man. We don't be on all the latest trends and stuff. So when the glizzy movement started happening, bro, you could not catch me and Snooty around each other over here trying to eat a hot dog, bro. It'd be like eating a secret.
Look at the tears in his eyes. Oh, this is really like some serious. Oh my God.
And we worked there a place that sold hot dogs. You know what I'm saying? So that made it worse that we eat hot dogs, turning our back to each other, or you can't eat it. So he double fisted two hot dogs all the way. And demolishing it one. Two glizzies, right? Demolishing it.
Put him to his song, then you on the shit. Oh man. Oh boy.
It's on my Instagram. Oh, it's on my Instagram. So go on TKO.
Y'all go check that shit out. I'm gonna tell you, that's some funny shit. Oh my God. Yeah, no, we definitely wouldn't eat hot dogs around each other at all, ever. You gotta chop your shit up and you gonna eat around us.
Hey, so let y'all know, everybody, before next Monday night, we better not catch you eating the glizzy. But if you got a good glizzy video that you would like to show us, if you tearing your glizzy down, please send it to us and we'll go ahead and respond. But this is TKO. It is my brother, Snooty Foxx.
With no glizzy in my hand at all. None. By the way.
We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We'll see you next Monday night. Hey, appreciate it. We out.
What you looking at, boy? What you looking at? I got a TKO on the back of the What you looking at, boy? What you looking at? Got two toolies of my own. I don't need the cat. Hold up, no sir. Step into the mic, bring me closer. Sabotage back in the lab, and to stop that, you gonna have to go through both. Swole up. Anytime I pull up the bars, I buck up my shoulders and pour the heart. Word to God, my gift.